What up, you guys? Welcome to Deydrm. We're Deydrm. They dripping. When they drip, they create. It's all a process, you guys. Welcome back. It's your boy Deydrm Wolf, also known as Wolf Sage, also known as Wolfmonger. Just doing. I'm doing okay, you guys. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. But I wanted to get into this. We see from the title, I'm talking about the Black Agenda. If it's your first time watching, please like, subscribe, comment. Get people in there, please. Like, share, do all that stuff. Just trying to get the conversation. The Black Agenda thing. This might seem like a weird video to make. I'm talking about spirit and cultural and community. So for anyone that's just looking at this. This is usually a regular video. This is usually something that I'm usually talking to and making a video, separately. But I kind of wanted to, do a live, and maybe that maybe that'll help. Maybe that'll help in like getting everything out more and like being more, I'm trying to get used to doing more lives. I'm also trying to get used to, just, you know, being creative with the content and everything, because I realized that, especially when it comes to, black stuff, if it ain't, music, violence or whatever, or sexual stuff, a lot of people don't click on stuff. So I'm like, well, if I'm doing a live, maybe people come in and they'll start talking, they'll start seeing, what I'm doing and everything. But here at Deydrm, if you're new to this, Deydrm is a platform. You can see it, right up here, right up here. Yep. Deydrm is a platform where it's just, well, Deydrip now. I had to change it, you see it. Um, I came up with Deydrm because, as a kid, as a young person, I was always in my head. I was always, dreaming that stuff, just always focused on, what I could create. But, as far as, there was a lot of stuff that I couldn't create, or there was just some stuff that was just, it's just all in my head and I never did anything with it. So one day I was just drawing and, I came up with the Deydrm, just, trying to like remix some letters. And I was just like, everyone calls me a daydreamer, but, not every daydreamer is, just sitting there doing nothing. A lot of people, and I know a lot of daydreamers are, you just sitting there and just thinking. But, I wanted to change that. I wanted to flip it. And I wanted to, by spelling it DEY, day, I'll play off of day. If you didn't get that, I'm sorry. Um, but I want to make it a play of where, instead of just dreaming, it's like, daydream. It's a collective thing. It's a more than you thing. I want someone, when they say daydream, like, oh, you're a daydreamer, that they're spelling it with that DEY. Because when daydream, they drip, which daydream is, coming up brainstorming, they drip. I came up afterwards because I'm just like, well, I'm always thinking about dream clouds, always thinking about that stuff, what comes from a cloud. And then it hit me. Drops come from it, drips and drops. First it was called day drop or day drip. And I was just like, you know what, I think I like day drip, daydream, day drip, because it's just, it also plays, I also think, when you're also working and you're also, putting that grind and stuff, you're sweating, you're putting in that sweat and that time just to, put yourself out there, just to make whatever you're trying to go to a reality, So for me, this platform, I just, it started out just being art and stuff, just being my personal platform. But then I was just like, this is Deydrm. It's about more than me. It's about a whole bunch of people. It's about a whole bunch of different art forms and different this and that. So I kind of like wanted to be a media sort of thing where, how Disney and, Netflix and all these other different, like HBO, all these other different companies, they get to make some of this stuff. They get to create stuff and put it out there, and also put media and stuff out there. I want to do the same, just on, independent, let's get it up there to corporate, but let's do it independently wise. It's a small business right now, and I'm just trying to, get all this stuff in line and shit. So, I wanted to be a platform. I should say that. I wanted to be a platform where, artists and even, creatives in general could be able to come on here, be able to tell their story, tell their lives, hopefully I can be able to tell stories on here. If you've been watching this channel for a while now, or been looking through my videos, I have mentioned a project that I am consistently working on, and I just can't wait until it actually gets to the point where I want it to be, because I really think this project is going to be the thing that kind of like pushes Deydrp to another level, or it can actually, you know, make it solidified and solid in a way, to where hopefully a point where I don't even have to be so much involved. Like, I love it and I want it to be something that I can, you know, just have fun with, but you know, you have to create something, you have to build on a level. So for me, I decided, you know, let's just try something out, you know. I'm also thinking I should. I'm also thinking I'm gonna do a live and everything. You know, on Deydrm, on the Deydrm channel. You know, if you can see it, you know, this is Deydrm. This is the YouTube channel. Deydrm, they drip. When they drip, they create. Y'all see that shit? Yeah, it's not at a lot of followers right now, but you know, it's getting there. It's getting there. It's a whole process. I hear all the stories. People be like, I be doing this for months and months and months, for even a year, and I only get what 100 subscribers or something like that. And yeah, we just gotta you gotta figure some stuff out. So what I'm doing with this video right now, I'm just trying to, you know, I'm trying to figure something else out. So I'm in here wanting to talk about the Black agenda. You know, let me get on this live and everything. Let me start this live up, you know, just so people could be able to see and everything. Oh yeah, what up, you guys? Welcome to Deydrm, where they drip, and when they drip, they create. It's all the process. What up, you guys? I'm doing a live and everything straight from the crib, straight from the headquarters. Doing also live on YouTube. So yeah, if you want to go on YouTube, if you want to check it out, you know, support the brand, you know, Deydrm, Deydrp, all that stuff, you know, get the merch and all that stuff. Also, you guys on YouTube, if you see this, go to www.deydrm.com, click all the merch. We got merch, art, you know, all different, you know, clothing, socks, all that stuff. You know, I'm working on it. So working to make it stronger. But yeah, for all y'all on Instagram and everything, you know, welcome. Please like, subscribe, comment, you know, do all that stuff, you know, and all the stuff that translate from YouTube onto Instagram. Do the equivalent of that. So yeah, I'm talking about the Black agenda. And I'm gonna get there to you because I know I was talking to y'all for a minute, but you know, got to catch everyone up. So yeah, it's the Black agenda, talking about culture and talking about the spirit, because through the Black agenda, if you guys please go to the playlist on my channel. It's the Black agenda playlist. I think I'm at like almost 18, 19 videos or something like that. This probably be the 20th because it's going to count as the next one. But yeah, this just a helpful guide for all of us to be able to, as a community, as a Black community, to be able to grow, succeed, be able to, you know, add some structure. And kind of this is going to, you know, hopefully this will turn into something bigger. You know, I got some real big plans for this, you know, series. It means a lot to me. It means a lot to me because, you know, this is a crucial time. Like, I honestly feel like this is the time of like when Disney first came around, like, you know, when all those creative outlooks just came about and stuff. Like, this is what it feels like. It feels like this is going to be it feels like this is going to be the next renaissance, you know. So I want to be able to offer, you know, my 2 cents. I want to offer my 2 cents to you guys, you know, just to give you guys something. So getting into it, you know, the Black agenda, I have three main components that comes with the Black agenda that I feel like can be able to help us out. And it starts with the mind, the body, and the spirit. The mind, we all know, it's where we keep all our information, all of our knowledge, all our creativity, all our history and everything. Everything is in there. It's the most powerful brain. This is actually where I first came up with the idea of doing you know, the brain and stuff like that, and making it, you know, as a concept of Deydrm being the cloud. You know, if you look on the screen, if you guys are on YouTube, if you're on Instagram, you know, go on YouTube and you'll be able to see the video. But on YouTube, I got this whole layout, and on the layout, you would see, yeah, right here, you would see the cloud, the drop, and the spark, and that represents Deydrm, they drip, and they create. Spark is obviously the create. So the mind, dealing with brain, dealing with processing, dealing with, you know, just brainstorming stuff, you know, had a dream cloud. I was like, that's like, why be so much? Why do so much when trying to come up with these sort of things? You know, there's no reason for all that. Just, it should be easy. I want people to get it. I don't want you to think so much. But yeah, so Deydrm is the brain, where we're dealing with the mind, body, And if you think about it, sweat, tears, all that stuff, it comes from your body, any liquids, whatever, you know, it's okay. It's kind of, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, those things kind of, a body is like your temple. A body is something that, your brain is the most powerful thing in your body, but honestly your body is what's keeping that power together. The body is what's protecting this mind. If your body isn't together, if your temple isn't whole, then you can't save, you can't protect that diamond that's in that temple. And the diamond in this sense is your brain, your mind, all these different ideas. So I'm breaking it all down in these three sectors. When it comes to the spark, when it comes to, they create, when it comes to, that symbol, it's that actual spark. When something actually comes together, when you actually develop something, when you actually do something, it's that spark that actually gets you there. And it's a great thing. I had to really listen to a lot of people and actually hear people talk about it. And I was just like, damn, like, yeah, you're right. There is a spark to it. Once you get that idea out and then, you're trying to implement it, you're trying to, get that process and putting it together. All that comes left is the spark. All that comes left is you making it, you know? Here, I'm gonna put the camera right here just so I can look right there. Yeah. So yeah. Like, subscribe, comment, do all this stuff. We're gonna get right into it. So within this video, I'm talking about the spirit, and I'm talking about cultural, and I'm talking about the community within the culture. So dealing with the spirit, the mind, body, and spirit. The spirit is, it is that spark. It is that, what creates things, what gets things jumping and everything. I think hip hop is a big ass spark when it comes to us as a Black community, because it created what we all know today. The fashion, the music, the style, the whole, our culture and everything works. How culture changed and voices were able to, push forth. This is all coming together, you guys. So in this one, I'm talking about, community. And I think hip hop is a great example of community. What I want to see with us with the Black agenda is that in the spirit of it is learning to, have these community, I think we have it when it comes to clubs and festivals and everything. But as far as Black and everything, I know we have Afro punk and all this stuff. We need to have an actual, an actual community center, an actual, place where we can all feel, safe and one and with our people and everything. Of course, I'm never saying like, oh, like keep all the other races away. Like, no, I no, that's just impossible. And I love everyone. I love everyone, but it's my people. We've been destroyed for a long time, and so I want us to have a space where we can feel safe to be able to, eat, not sleep, but be able to eat, congregate, be able to share interests, be able to connect on like on different levels and stuff like that. Something that can like bring us together. You know, when I think of the community, when I think of a community and everything, I think of, when I think of the Deydrm community, it's not big right now, but hopefully, fingers crossed, it's big in the future. That community, I want Deydrm to be a community where we can, where artists and, people that just want to learn and create and just figure something out, just like, process the shit that they need to, they can be able to, you know, be around and be able to understand things and be able to, work together and everything and be able to feel good. We need to feel good about, coming to one another, working within our community, having to be a body, having to be a working body, and having to be a working mind. Not everyone is going to want to implement. Some people are going to want to help, the process part. They want to be the day dripper, the daydreams instead of the day drips. That's what I'll be thinking. I'll be thinking maybe I should have like names for everyone, like the daydreamers, the day drippers, and the day creators. It's the dreamers, the processors that are, they're putting all this stuff together. Coming up with the ideas. The day drippers, they are in the process of trying to figure out, hey, how can we be able to implement this and do this in a good way? And the day creators, of course, they are the ones that are doing this, that are putting in the work, that are, bringing all the pieces together. So this community, I want us to be able to, I want us to be a healthy community, but I also don't want us to be a closed out community. I don't want any communities to really be closed, because you really get lost in the sauce with everything. You really get lost in like what is, the right thing to do, or what, you know, a different perspective is always good, you guys. A different perspective is always good. And I think a lot of, communities and groups kind of close themselves off. When you think of, we have a lot of different communities here in the United States, or even around the world, whether it comes to white, Asian, Hispanic, Italian, Russian. There's a lot of communities that are very close knit, that are together. And us as Black folks, we should have that community. We should have that closeness together. But also, I also want to recognize other communities in the Black community, because, we all aren't the same. We all aren't, we all don't have the same goals, the same mindsets, the same, dreams and everything. And that's perfectly fine, as long as, you ain't trying to hurt someone, ain't trying to put people down, do all that stuff. If anything, you can keep that over there. But I'm talking about the communities that want to come together, that want to be able to help and be able to, see each other grow. It's always good to protect home base, but like we always like this world, it ain't just us. It ain't just us. It's filled with so many other things, and we can't get rid of it no matter what. So if anything, we need to just come to a point where we can be able to work together and figure some stuff out. So as far as doing what the community does, even inviting other communities into it. Deydrm, I don't want it to just be a community where only you can only come here and do this now. Like, I want to invite other platforms. I want to invite other people on here. That's why when I think about, I love music, I love art and all that stuff. I'm just like, I'm a big hip hop kid. I'd love to have DJ Academics on here. I'd love to have, all these different media personalities and people of the culture, rappers, especially, behind the scene artists, the producers, the engineers, the people that are making. When I think of the art, this is where the geek in me, like I want to talk to the graphic designers. I want to talk to the artists, the videographers and all that stuff. What's his name? Kashmir, something like that. He hangs out with Chief Keef. He does Chief Keef's music videos and all that stuff. He he does his music videos, and he also does a lot of the graphics. When you see that glow gang, all the sun and all those different stuff. I think he really was a part of creating and branding Sosa, Chief Keef, to where we could be able to see. We could be able to see his artwork, his input, and his process. I want to be able to talk to him about that. Connect on the artist level, because all this stuff is integrated. I'm pretty sure, because I haven't seen him rapping, but I'm pretty sure he has a love for rap. And even if he freestyle here and there and stuff, it's kind of like me. I was rapping for a little bit in high school. I was making videos, doing all that stuff. They aren't online, so they're somewhere. They're somewhere. If someone finds it, or maybe I need to go home and check my old computer and stuff like that and see it on there. But it's it's connection to music that we both have, that I feel like I want to have these conversations with people. And by having a closed community and everything, just doing everything yourself and not exploring other avenues, like that's always good to have your niche and have what you have in here. But I also want to get other people's perspective, because that's going to get make us stronger, whether it's seeing what others and stuff have messed up at and learning from it, or like taking in the good stuff that they have, taking in the good people that they have. Not all of us have to be in all these different small little tribes and have nothing going on with each other. That's not the case. We can all come together and we can all create something great. So within this Black agenda, I want us to have this community-based systems, and whether celebrations and everything, because when you think of the spirit, you think of the spirit of the culture, you think of the spirit of the lands, just the things that make you want to feel good and be thankful for what you have, for who you're part of. If you're a part of a sports team, you are definitely going to be feeling like, damn, this is, even though I'm not playing for the team, this is my team, this is my game, this is, I'm rooting for these people. I want them to succeed. And honestly, I want Deydrm to be like that. I want us to be like, a football team. So any artist, any person that comes out of here, if I end up doing something great that can be able to, be seen across the world and everything, I want, the people that are behind me, the people, the 80 something followers that I have on this page, I hope they can be able to come behind me and say like, yeah, we were here when he didn't have nothing, where he had, you know, less than 5 subscribers, 12 subscribers. You know, he was really working and doing all this stuff, and now we got to see what he was envisioning. We got to see all this hard work that he was trying to put in. You know, and I know a lot of stuff. You know, you guys, I don't share with you guys. You know, I am trying to get back into that, trying to you know, show more. It's hard. It's hard on social media. I was born in '94, y'all. You know, I didn't grow up having a cell phone in my hand. I didn't even get a cell phone and all that stuff until what, seventh, eighth grade or some shit like that. Yeah, it wasn't like it wasn't attached to my hand. That's why it's sitting right here. And you know, y'all seeing me now be on here. You know, I probably would have been, you know, had a couple of thousand followers and all that stuff if I was doing all this stuff. But that's what I'm on here to teach, to show, to be an example. That's all it is. You know. Yeah, yeah. As far as what else can I go into? You know, see, doing this, you know, live on here, because the live for the video for everyone on Facebook, on YouTube, I mean Instagram. I almost said Facebook and I went to YouTube, and then it's crazy, but yeah, Facebook owns Instagram. So on Instagram, you know, you guys, I'm making this live because on YouTube I'm gonna be posting this video. I just want to be able to, you know, maybe that's something that I can be able to increase the lives and be able to, because of course I'm going to put videos together, but you know, I really like to talk. I really like to get into stuff and, you know, shoot off the hip, just, you know, seeing what we can talk about. So I'll probably, after this video, I'll probably still go on live and just, you know, figure stuff out. We can still talk. I just want to talk about, you know, what's going on, especially in the news, especially in art, you know, get everyone's feelings. So I'll probably stop this live and do a different live right afterwards. We'll see. But yeah, as far as, you know, this Black Agenda, you guys, you know, it's all a community help guide. If you click on the links down in the description, if you go to the playlist and you click through all those videos and click on one of those videos and go down to the description, you're going to see, you know, I have a whole document put together that kind of like outlines everything that I did go through and that I will go through. And it's something that I want to grow. I don't want this Black Agenda. I don't want this to be the only thing out there. I know there's other people that have their Black agendas and their, you know, ideas of what we can do, but usually they don't change as much. You know, usually people, they still got, you know, the same ideas that they had 20 years ago. And that's not something I want for this. I want this to be something that can be able to grow and, you know, change and evolve. So after I'm done doing what, you know, this document has, I may just go back, you know, start from the beginning and just, you know, build on from there. Have it be a part 2 to each one of these, part 3s, part 4s, out of these, you know, 20 something, probably 30 videos that I'm about to make, that I'm almost done with making. Because this is about to be 20, and I don't think I got so much more, probably like 5 or 6 more videos or something like that. And you know, it's going to be something that, you know, you're going to see the progression over the years, because things are going to change. You know, even when it comes to, you know, crypto and all this crazy stuff that's going on in the world, you know, everything changing. You know, I'm gonna get into that in the next video, because I do want to, you know, talk shit about that. So I'll probably, you know, damn, I really wish I had 3 computers, or, you know, I wasn't working on the tablet and everything, because then I'd be able to be like, you know, oh, you guys, I looked this up. Yeah, like we got to do this and do that. This is all this stuff going on, you know. I'm only one guy. I'm only one guy doing this. So, yeah. As far as, you know, the Black Agenda, you know, I want us to be able to have this structure of mind, body, and spirit. And, you know, after we've gotten our minds together, after we've gotten our bodies together, we need to focus on the spirit of, you know, our culture, the spirit of, you know, what it is that we're trying to put into this world, and trying to, you know, all the good energy we're trying to enact into it, you know. That's all this is about, you know. So, you know, thank you guys for watching this. You know, hopefully I've explained enough of myself just so I can be able to get all this together and everything. It is weird. It is very weird talking on live and trying to, you know, make a video and everything, but you know, got to try some new stuff. You know, I want more people to, you know, if you're looking at lives and stuff, I want them to see it and be like, oh, okay, he's actually coming on here talking about stuff, you know. But yeah, I think maybe I should end this. Maybe I should. Maybe. Yeah, it's Wolf Sage, Daydream Wolf. welcome to Daydream, where they dream, they drip, and when they drip, they create. It's all a process, you guys. Thank you guys for, sticking around, watching this video, being here with me. Please like, subscribe, comment, share this video. Please stick around and see some of the other videos that I've created, some of the other topics that I go over. This is a very round, overall, what's the word? It's a well-rounded platform. So, what you see on here, it's going to be shifting, it's going to be growing, it's going to, turn into something to where you guys are going to be like, yeah, I'm coming to Daydream for, A, B, C, or D. I don't want it to just be one thing because, things are changing. This is a network, this is a platform, this is something that is going to, live on even after I'm gone, and hopefully, fingers crossed, live after I'm gone. It's going to be, stamped in time. Just getting the getting my voice out there, getting the word out there. That's all it is. So thank you guys for watching. Yeah, like, subscribe, comment, do all that stuff. It's Daydream. Where Daydream, they drip. When they drip, they create. It's all a process. Thank you guys for watching this, and y'all have a good night.